dude. He just doesn't want to capture it. Cool. There we go. We're going to be doing a lot of maintenance shit that I did. Just getting ready for the build. I mean, we're doing a lot of material gathering, but I'm going to be doing some of the more boring shit. So we need over 3.5 million items. But like 1,500 of that is between andesite and terracotta. Nothing fully done, yeah, I assume. Okay. 583 shulker boxes of polished andesite is a joke. Which one is it though, Rubik? So I can label it. Like which sub-region is it? Okay, I'm gonna put signs on these as well. Piston bolt network is crazy, yeah. We'll finish that eventually. Maybe after this we like try to like buckle down and complete that. But we'll see. What the hell you calling a nerd again? Fuck out of here, man. It's hostility. What am I here for? Signs. What did I do, bro? There's 20. Need some dye, and we'll get some glowing.
Give me your fucking money!
That's one way. What color? Pops out on a white sign the best. Magneta. Boom. Be on a highly technical server. True. I wouldn't say we're that highly technical, but compared to some others, for sure. Low key, that's not really that readable. That green's actually like vibrant. I didn't think green would be that bright. Oh, hell no. I like yellow. Um, we have probably like no cyan dye, yeah? Got 4. got 4 boxes. Cyan is green and blue, yeah? I ain't fucking shit. I ain't shit. Guess we should do some math. How much dye do we actually need? Camino. Okay, so we need, I'll go 274 should be divisible, yeah? So I need something divisible by 8. Okay, so it'd be 270. Okay, so 272 is, but I don't want to be that on the edge because just how large of it is. I'm gonna get 280. So we need 35 boxes of dye. Does that make sense? Yeah, it does. Because it's 1 for every 8. So 35 boxes of dye divided by 2. So I need 18 boxes of blue. I actually might be close enough to that. How you doing, Toucan? What doing, buddy? Kind of depends how much lapis we have at Hero of the Village. I assume we still have a bunch there. Since we probably like never used it. Oh, where the fuck is that? Oh, I wouldn't say it's like here. So I'm gonna get 18 boxes of lapis. Turn that all into blue dye. Then we need 18 shulkers of green, which I don't even think we have. This is shulker. That's the wrong place. I think it's the next one. It's either the one in the, I think it's the one in the air. Yep, the lag fest. Are you dead ass? It was emptied? That's annoying. Why is this area all of a sudden just not laggy anymore? Did they fix villager AI? But this area was like 50 ms easily when before we updated. Can I actually run this in the background? And oh wait, no, that's not gonna work anymore. Shit, this broke. What about that? No lapis. That's kind of a problem. Why does my view distance feel so low? Flower form does not work anymore, so I can't get blue dye that way. It's gonna be a little bit interesting. Do we have cactus? Can I start smelting that shit? Alright. 1 shulker of this. Okay. I'm going to use all of my lapis on blue dye. Guess so. Oh my god, we got so much here. Just in the buffer, man. So I got 8. So I got 13. But I have to just still craft this down and take the excess. Squat will be done. Right. It's 18 of that. Now I just need 18 green. Lock you in there. I'll craft you down to dye in a minute. I'm gonna go get 18 shulkers of cactus from Croc, because that should probably be overflowing. Okay. Cactus. I'll just smelt 27. I'm gonna watch the array in the overworld real quick. We don't need to, but I just like doing it. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for that. I could put it in both, but I'd rather just it all be. So I know I don't lose anything. Feels so nice to have a furnace array that's like competent and doesn't mess up the return of the items. Have it so janky as hell that it just keeps breaking all the time. Having carts instead of the water streams though was like, eh. But the rails weren't the worst thing imaginable to place. Tedious, but and you still unloading? So should be the last carts. Just gonna wait for the boxes to get returned now. I might add a shulker box dyer here or something. I don't know if I really can. Maybe add one of the manual ones that I've done in the main storage. Just drop it in and it'll give the box back out. It's like this clusterfuck of items or shulker box colors from all the different stuff that we smelt. Kind of annoying. Maybe get the good chunk loading part, or are we gonna get to go back in the overworld and get the last box? We did. Got the good one. Sometimes you gotta go through the portal to get the final box. Feel still chilling. Yeah, there's so much charcoal here. A 18 of you. You're gonna need it anyway, so I don't really care about the rest of you. Bolt that. You just gonna go this. I need 9. I'm gonna just quick craft these. Pop the rest of you in. I have. Okay. So I want. And we're gonna go into it. We thought. What happened? Oh, I didn't craft it all. I was like, I know I have 27 slots open. What the fuck going on? Of that. Oop. And now we craft all that into cyan. Yeah, once we have all this, we have all of the dye to craft all the terracotta. I'm gonna see what we have in main storage. I don't think we have a lot of regular terracotta here. Yeah, that's nowhere near the 500. Hello? 36 poggers. It's a wall. And we got all the other colors of the terracotta here. The natural ones that I wouldn't really care about. It's not really a lot of orange. It's not really a lot of yellow. Brown, there's fuck all. And there, so there's nothing there. And that's all the natural. Went red's natural. Red we have fuck all as well. God dang. Of all terracotta, one is empty? Damn. I'm gonna empty my E chest. That's the wrong thing. We're gonna empty that. That. Keep the bare essentials. That can't be right. Refuse to believe that that is correct. It's no shot. We only have 2.5. Yeah, there's more. Yeah, we're chilling. Because we have multiple loaders for it, Rubik. We have 2 loaders, so the way I did this was just the simplest way. So, like every 3, like third will have something. If it has more than 3, which I guess only regular terracotta does. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got like 6.5, which we're chilling for this. And then we can dye other terracottas down the line if we need to. There's a fuck ton of orange for some reason. Why do there's like no red? The hell? Oh, I forgot there's the white is natural and the light gray, but there's not really that lot of that. There's fucking no brown here, apparently. We got andesite here. It's 4, 5, 6. Not saying that number. Okay, so there's like almost 800k here for that. Okay. I forget where I'm going. This way. I'm gonna just fill up the 8 barrels at the crafter every time, and then I'll craft all that, Rubik, and then we'll continue going until we have all 800k. So I'll craft, what is it, 27... That's actually a lot of boxes at a time. Or no, it'll just be 27 boxes at a time. Yeah. It's not really what this scale of crafter is meant to be used for, but... Why is there not an ender chest here? Well, I just meant like it's not really like Andrew's crafter makes a lot more sense. I'll probably go to use Andrew's old crafter in the old MS for the andesite because that's 1,000,000. Like that's ridiculous to craft by hand. I'll just grab 9. Or no, I only need 3 dye at a time. Oh wait, no, I can just... There's more buffer, right? Forget, this one has buffer. Yeah, this one has buffer. I should probably be able to get all of it in. Okay, but I'll input it so we know how much is in there. So we'll input batches of 9, or batches of 3, rather. Once all of this is filled, we'll input stuff like that. Yeah. We'll do it like that. And I'll just keep track in chat of how many times we've input the stuff. I need my tools on me. Doesn't gotta move, does it? Got a black stone stair there and a barrel. Just gonna make storage. Do I include some of this material gathered into the video? I feel like people like this for some reason. I'll maybe get like one materialist, like one sub-region, maybe, on like a first-person time-lapse, I guess. So I'll just have to record it, and then I'll speed it up in post, I guess. I have the pickaxe on me. I should have put that back. Put that on the offhand. Actually, no, I won't. Put it in the first slot. I just did the math horrendously wrong. I do not need 36 boxes of dye. Right? Because we just moved, like, each one of these barrels, or 2 barrels, is 100k, essentially. Right? Like, each barrel is like 50,000. This will be like 400k, will it not? Like, am I stupid, or like... Ain't that how math works? I might be stupid. That's not terracotta. Yeah. So I need 1 box of dye. This should just be 27. Yeah, this should just be 20. I'm literally special. This should just be filled with 27. I don't know why I was trying to do something stupid. I was thinking completely different for some fucking reason. Probably because I just did my taxes earlier and my brain is fried. Yeah, so I got all that dye for no reason. Cool. But no, I got the dye right. It just I was thinking completely wrong that it would just take so long to craft. We're all filled, yeah. Okay, input. Wait a few seconds. I was thinking I had to craft like the terracotta. I'm like, we would have run out of terracotta if I did all that. I mean, we'd have been like fucking like 5 million terracotta deep. Can you like Rubik? Can you just start like loading boxes when they come through? They'll pop right over here. Just loading boxes. I'm gonna actually grab some boxes for you because it's gonna be quite fast, and we don't really have time to wait for the restock to do what it needs to. I'm gonna just force feed this box loader. Just be careful with it overflowing into the chest. You may just need to put it like in these chests up here if it gets filled. Start chucking them in the empty slots. I can slow it down too. I'm gonna do 7 seconds per box. So that'll give you basically about a second per box. Because it'll craft 8 at a time. Should help. That stream of items is insane to look at. It's like the ceiling's just throwing up blocks, man. I was gonna say, damn, am I done already? Who says? Yeah, that nerd over there says that. We got a bot. Let's go. Goodbye. Is it? Oh, I'm so bad with names. I'm like Link right now. Persephone? Persephone? Maybe? I don't know. I may be wrong. Welcome in, though. Why did I get bonked? That pronunciation, the bonk is fair. That was good? Okay. I'll probably shorten it to purse just for my own sake, if that's okay, but so much terracotta, dude. Sicilian everything? I don't know about that one. Has it been 27 times yet? I haven't been counting. Nope. Did I hear empty droppers? I did. Buggies. Oh, my items. Oh, that's not good. You stay in there, Rubik. I'll take the items over. Gotta just refresh these. Just been digging in the nether or the upper room. For a perimeter, I assume, or is it just a big giant hole for the build or something? Terraforming, gotcha, gotcha. It's 2 a.m. for you. Just a little bit late, early, however you look at it. Why are we one short? That's not what I wanted. That's kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit's empty. It's always one short. Yeah, I'm not Link. I'm not short. I guess I'm taking one from the storage. Left you alone to dig. Rubik knows that a little bit too much right now. With the geodig, I have not been over there. I've been working on the other projects. Okay, so that's 400k or whatever Rubik said. 373. So we need to get we need 72 more boxes. So we'll just both go get 2 inventories worth. And then the rest we can just chuck into main storage as excess. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I remember seeing the last update you posted there. Andesite's gonna be a trip and a half. Just need 11 over here, Rubik, and the rest can go back to. Just put it in bulk input. Let it go die. Or he died into the correct thing for the bulk. Somebody just fast craft all these. I'll be over there in like a few seconds after I'm done crafting, so we should be chilling. Well, that's not good. I have. So there was a box of terracotta buffered in there. That's more than a box. Did you get some dye? You did. I'm gonna put these over here. How you doing, Pimats? Welcome in, my dude. How it didn't pull that box. What's wrong with this box? You're full. Why did you not get pulled? Right, that box is full, yeah? Oh, it's named Terra. Why? Yeah, I probably will. Fuck did it go? Did you grab it? It was right there. Oh, it's it. So that should be all the terracotta done. Let's without taking their shulker and keep food. It's not my favorite, but the DJ just put it on, so I don't mind half the time when I'm on stream and I'm not just focused on the song. Cyan Terra in the build. But yeah, it should be for the whole build, Rubik. Yeah. Should actually be more. than what we need. There's a couple of them that I don't mind all too much. Alright, we need stone too. I don't think we have like any stone, so I'm probably gonna just smelt cobble, to be honest. It's like that's a lot of boxes of stone, and I don't think we have like anything left over. Should I probably start the furnace array for smelting the stone? But it's gonna take like over an hour for the furnace array to like melt all that, even with the speed that we have. Alright, we got stone wise over here. We have at least a little bit since we're able to get enough for one. Oh, 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 okay. Me like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got pretty much close to 800K here. It's not enough, but third diamond skelly, nice. So we did about like 200K. How much cobble we got here? Ain't shit. All right. I'm gonna go drop some cobble in the what's it called? Furnace array. Can I remember where basic period is? Maybe. I think I'm going the wrong way. I can't even remember actually. But this is all dirt. Is it further? Maybe the set right behind it. I don't forget what these two are. That's creeper. That's not right. I don't remember where half my shit is. That's bucket. Bucket of fish. Broski, I don't remember where the shit is. I swear I'm going the wrong way. This is all the dirt stuff I was just at. I never converted them. I've been chilling there, Pumet. Went to the same fucking thing. Am I stupid? Where it is, bro. Is that year? No, it's year 5. I don't have nether cords. Fuck's sake, bruv. It's negative 7k. It should be right around here. Where the portal's at? Is it this one? It is. I swear it was near something else. Wrong cat. Chat again. Oh, it was cobble and dirt that were next to each other. No, that makes sense. I'm just stupid. Oh, okay. We got there in the end. Okay, now. I guess I don't visit this place often. I remember where the hell it is. If you're asking a killing of the cat, it's always going to be a no. I even listen to it right now. It's a long way, true. The chats look completely different, too. Buggies. Second time in like a month. I'm just bringing over one more inventory. We don't need a lot. Unless we want to just smelt a bunch of stone to have on hand. If you want to grab an inventory, I guess we can just like smelt all that and then It's not like we have a shortage of charcoal or fuel. What do we have? Like what? I want to say close to like 7 million charcoal or something stupid. We can smelt a lot of items and not run out of fuel. Where my box at? Thank you. Forgot how long the startup is. Alright, so I think we're smelting around about 200k. Alright, so now we get to move into site. How fun! We ain't got shit. Might as well just go grab it all. There's like 200k there, max. You said V1 was empty, Rubik, of the Andesite? It only has granite, andesite, and diorite. Okay, I'm gonna go empty V1 first then. Wait, no, this is storage. Right, no, this is storage. Yeah, everything could be empty. Yeah, a little bit of dirt here, I guess. Hello? Alright, I'm gonna take... do I even have boxes over there is the question. Wonder if the box area still has boxes in it. If it does, I'm definitely crafting it at that one. At the old MS crafting array. That'll just load it all into boxes for me. I don't gotta worry about shit. Let's go check. We don't do this often enough to, like, actually have this crafter anymore. And if we do, we can just leave it here and use it occasionally if we need to for these large builds. Replace these trapdoors. Got boxes, bruv. Oh, okay, I got boxes. You don't gotta worry about that. Ah, damn. DJ kind of vibing right now, man. Some days he hits, some days he's like all over the place. So there's a bunch of shit. The song is Feels Like Us by Default if you want. Alright, yeah, Rebecca, bring all the andesite over to V1. Broski, why is there not an ender chest up here? Who designed this shit? Oh, because I gutted the whole storage of ender chest. That's why there's no ender chest here. I robbed it. For the most part, it should just be like a lot of stuff you listen to, but he likes to throw in some random shit that like you've never heard of in your life in there. I'm going to the wrong spot. Here. What, this song right now? Oh, so it's new. That's probably why you recommended it then. Listen to a lot of EDM and stuff like this. What's supposed to be there? I need to actually look at this. Almost now, gotcha. Why did I remove the pressure plate? Am I fucking stupid? There's no way I needed that pressure plate that badly. Oh, there was a netherite block there. I'll do it. Was it a stone pressure plate? Of course it fucking was. I don't have anything in my ender chest. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna put a crick in right there. You don't gotta stand at furnace, Rubik. It's chunk loaded. That's what you're doing. I need another ender chest. Oh, remind me to bring another ender chest when I get back. Choke up it before I go to the portal. Just put it on my offhand. My water at? Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing to do right now, I'm not gonna lie. Just put it in the bulk input, that way it gets dyed as it goes into the bulk, that way we don't have like a bunch of different just random colors there if we don't use it. I can tell the MSVD just jumped. All the hoppers started to unlock. This is so good, bro. No matter how many times I listen to some of these songs. You should all still work, yeah? I didn't touch you at all. Are you wrong? That has to be a glass. There's no way it's not a glass, otherwise that redstone does fuck all. So I can put in all that. This one has a pretty big buffer, yeah. It's an alright buffer. Well, there was a loose box in there too, because it turned red, which means that the main unloader's going. Otherwise it'd just be purple right now. 9 hours. It's the wrong portal. Just so used to going to the other one. Yep. There are double chests left here. You started it Friday and it's at 460 songs. What? I don't understand how the game's RAM situation is so bad when you go through portals. Like, consistently. I should not be at 7Ks right now. I've done fuck all. But I've just been moving materials and crafting. What? How have I not just been flying out there? Stupid. Made into a competition. That'll make that checks out for sure. That somehow doesn't surprise me. Link's songs for the background music just get old so fast. And I know like he does it so that the VOD has music, but I just can't be asked, dude. Listening to the same non-copyright songs all day, bro. Oh my god. There's times where like I put it low as possible, but I can still like kind of make out like if he has like says something or whatnot, and then I just turn on Spotify on myself and I just have both of them at the same time. Where am I going? Go to V2 and get the rest of the inventory. Yeah, I found out this thing like when they first introduced like the pause play thing. Well, not the pause play, but like you can rewind streams without having to go to the VOD. If you have a streamer that has like music like mine, and they have it so it doesn't go to the VOD, you can like be behind like 30 seconds, and you won't hear any of the music, and you can just play your own music too. So like that's like a nice benefit if you know somebody doesn't play some music like this and you don't really like it. You can just play your own. Just you got to be like behind though. You can't be like uh current. You gotta be like 30 seconds behind or whatever. But if you're not like interactive in the chat, it's kind of nice. But of course, I can't do that with links because he has it go to the VOD. Yeah, so you're like technically watching the VOD there, Gillian. Like you're behind, and like Twitch already has the VOD saved up to that point. So like you're just effectively watching a VOD that's still playing live. If you get me. It is crafted like that, yeah. Okay. I don't understand how this split in part here works. It's like it all goes up to like the same dropper elevator. Like I don't understand it. But like it evenly gets distributed between the chest in the correct slice that it's input in. I never understood that. Yeah, he used to. At one point he did. But now when he plays the non-copyright stuff, he doesn't bother because there's no point really. I think he'd rather have the music in the VOD. There's ways that he doesn't have to get rid of it, but he wants to have the music go there. But like if he had it, let's say as like a source, like if he had it on a separate source, with it built in, like if you had like a whole scene per se in OBS or Streamlabs, whatever he uses, he could have that source be set to a certain track, and then he could exclude that track from the VOD if he really wanted to, but it don't sound like he does. To be fair, that's a lot of effort just to have that, but it was kind of like iconic for him. I just love not having to be like ear blasted by music anymore. 'Cause it just always catch you off guard and just be a huge jump scare of fucking chicken. Yeah, there's a lot of like better songs he had on besides the current ones. They get old so fast. It's crazy. I've input twice, yeah. I flicked this lever twice, I think, yeah. I don't remember. I've not been paying attention. So if I flicked it twice, that would be around like 400,000 on andesite in there. A little bit less, probably like 350. Oh, Chang, I need a bigger inventory, dude. It's so tedious for no reason. Like, yeah, I could be using stacked parts if I really wanted to, but it's just not going to happen. Like, I'll rant about this to the day it changes. The inventory has been the same size since goddamn beta, and there's like 500x the amount of blocks and types of things in the game, bro. Said no every time you've asked. Man, can't have shit. How borked are we expecting Lightmatica to be, like, upon initial release of the new render? Like, how long do you think it's going to take them to actually get a working version? Couple of months. I mean, to be fair, it's got to be fully rewritten, basically, in terms of the rendering, so that kinda makes sense. I wonder how many features we're going to lose. Like, I can just see, like, so many of this shit just, like, not be in there because they can't be fucked to fork it over. It's going to be so long after the drop, though, Pumets, for, like, any of the mods that get updated. Anything that, like, renders a visual on your screen, it's going to take a long time to, like, if you want to have update with all your mods and whatnot. I only went to 1.21.6 because when I was looking, when I was actually updating the server in... Did I update? When I updated in August, the start of August, we only had, like, there was only mods that I needed for the server, only up to 1.21.6. That was August of 2025, and I think they were probably on, like, 9 or some shit. Or whatever version it was. How you doing, Richard? Welcome in, my dude. Yeah, that's why I didn't go as high in the version count, because there wasn't just shit updated. I'm gonna say I've clicked that lever 3 times, yeah. So I'm on the 4th one. That'll be about 600,000, a little bit less. We're halfway there. Halfway through the million in the site. Just rebuild the crafter of the quarry. Come. You don't want to know how long it took to build that damn crafter in the first place. That crafter was a fucking nightmare. I think it took me probably like 3 to 4 hours just for the fucking box load and array alone. You do not want to see that box load and array if you've never seen it before. It is a joke. It is a joke, dude. Do I still have the Litmatic rendered there? Why do you think I downscaled the crafter when I went to new main storage, dude, and I didn't use that thing again? Keep in mind that time is without easy place, of course. With easy place, it would be a breeze, but without easy place, it's a goddamn nightmare. Like this whole section, like 4 hours. This bit, like 30 minutes. Alright, why some boxes are going? Did I remove it? I did. Alright. Like, first layer is pretty chill. This layer, not too difficult. This one, it starts to get a little bit crazy. You got like all these different observers, you got droppers, you got all different rotations of, you know, the droppers, observers, and everything like that. Not the worst thing imaginable. It's doable. That layer, kind of hell. With the observers for the most part, all different directions, all over the place. This layer was kind of annoying, if I remember. Wasn't the worst thing imaginable, but kind of annoying. These rails, fuck those rails. I remember this vividly. That layer, I mean, you can't really see it that well because I use translucent, but just look at the observers for a second. That was how. That one was pretty chill, just the pattern was kind of annoying. But yeah, it took like 4 hours to build that thing. It's shulker box loaders, not unloader. So this one has included box litters. So every single one of those is a box litter. Every one of these pistons is a box litter, essentially. So the crafter bit is basically just this bit here. And that's just all to load the items that you're crafted into boxes. That's pretty much the simple way to explain it. Yeah, because it can handle, I think, 4.5 million crafting operations. That's not items crafted. I think it's around like 4.5 million like times you like every time that's flashing right there, that's a crafting operation essentially. So for it can essentially handle that many items per hour if you're crafting shit like a 1-to-1 recipe, for example. Or not a 1-to-1, but like a like a 9-to-1 ratio essentially. Oh yeah, of course, item scroller is a very useful thing for that. There are ones, so the one I just put in the main storage of the new main storage, not the one I'm at right now, but that one I was just using for the terracotta. There is a manual version of that that actually works quite well with the vanilla ones. Like if you do this, you take one of this and then you spam the spacebar after you click it like this. There is a pretty nice one that is without needing an item scroller in there. If you don't have access to it or whatnot. You can't even build a storage sorter. Nah, dude, it happens. So you'll get better over time. I could barely build a multi-item sorter when I first started this world over 5 years ago. But yeah, item scroller on a server that doesn't have like some of the performance mods is just a nightmare. There's so many packets being sent. Like the server has like a complete aneurysm trying to process all that. He got stuck in a server crash loop. Oh, brother. Here, oh, you here? Okay. Okay, so there's a little bit over. It's close to 200k in here. So that's about 800k? Is that right? Surprised they liked you back in. I can send you the version of the crafter I'm talking about at killing if you want to use it. That's not Tweakeroo based. Okay, it's in TMCC if you ever want to get it. I think you're in there. Just search crafter and it says 132 game tick manual crafter. You'll probably forget about it, but no, yeah, it's vanilla now. I think they changed it. Well, it's not really fully vanilla, but I'm gonna get into that right now. Yeah, it's in the archive. It's under crafting stations or something. It just crafting. I think it has like Tweakeroo mentioned, but you can put it in. So even like this one I have right now, but you don't need this big one. Like there's a lectern here. I could go all the way to the right here, page 7. Oh wait, no, I don't. Okay, page 1. I can put it in manual mode. So when I step on this, it's not going to activate until I click that no block. And that no block will actually start. It'll actually break one of the things and then boom into it. No, so on the left, when you scroll down in the archive, there's different categories. There's one called item processing, and there's a crafting channel. And then it has the 2 crafters there. Don't search by tag. I think you're in the submissions. You want to go to the channel list on the left. But if I do this and I click the note block, it'll send a batch of items up to me. That's kind of what the other one is, just a lot smaller. No, in TMCC. You should be in that, right? Or Com just sent you it. Can I play on the SMP for a little? Look at me, the War Mace. I don't know about that one. That sounds like a lot of effort. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have that archive. It's not my design. Yeah, it's the same thing with me, Pima. It's like I barely have enough time for my own world, let alone another server. Of course, you would do that. True. No, that's all good, Chris. I have a lot of stuff that just like my playlists are kind of just like all over the place. Well, the like songs are all over the place. I listen to pretty much anything, but there's a certain category which I not well not categories, but like some days I'm just not feeling something, or you know, it's not fitting the vibe or whatnot. Different games as well. Yeah, I'm playing on for the most part on PC at least. I think the really only thing I play is besides that is just Clash Royale, to be honest. And I really don't play that often. It's like I'd get like my 4 daily things and then I'm done. I don't really touch it ever after that, pretty much. That's the wrong portal. Damn. Basically a smaller version of the one we have, Killian. I think it has like less hopper lock-in or something too. Oh yeah, there's no hopper lock-in, which you don't really need to worry about, to be honest. It's a lot smaller of a thing to build, so it should be easier and more practical. I think there's a box loader in there. Hey? Yeah, there is. The shulker loading is manual in that one, just like the one ours is. It's not like this, where it's all automatic. EST. EST, but it's 3 a.m., yeah, huh? That makes sense. I'd be fucked for work tomorrow if that was the case. God damn. I need to be up in like 2 or 3 hours if that's the case. Yeah. No, this one doesn't require. It shouldn't require. Like if you um use it in the correct way. As long as you have it in the manual mode, you should be chilling. It shouldn't spit that many items out. Uh-oh. We only have 2 boxes left. Uh, we're gonna just, I mean, you definitely try it in creative first, for sure. But every time you click the note block, it should, like, dispense whatever you're crafting. So in my case, if I were to put these in that one, I would have the 2x2 like this, essentially, in the crafter. It would drop me 4 boxes at a time. You might need to use it a little bit differently. You can't just stand there. Obviously, you get to, like, take an inventory, jump off, chuck the items, take an inventory, jump off, chuck the items. But it should still be a lot better than having to, like, manually craft it without something like that. You would need access to like the world files to do that. All right, we're gonna input this and we're gonna just craft it and see where we're at. Which storage we got here? Not a whole lot. Does zoom in. Where the fuck are you even zooming from? You might not wanted to be included in the conversation. Oh, I hate K too. I can't stand it. Would we have andesite anywhere else? I don't think I would have andesite anywhere else. We have some in MS, but
Emotional damage.
fucking hell, that one's loud. One, two, three, four. There's only 600k here. That's not good. Aim. And chest. It's a little hard to do there. I don't know if I feel like doing that. We have not used this block at all. Wow, jumping out of here as I'm about to craft a million polished andesite? How rude. I misplaced chests. I don't have a suit, the tools on me. Yeah, they need to be in vanilla. Brother, it's gonna take about, like, it's gonna take quite a few minutes to craft all this. You'll be waiting here a while. I remember how to use this. I think I just go on the pressure plate. Four times earlier. Oh, good lord. I can clone mobs? Interesting. Alright, let's see if this actually works. I got boxes. That's not a good sign. All this crafter doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. That's miserable. I just put all of that in there and this crafter doesn't work anymore in new versions. That actually sucks, dude. Hmm. That's really annoying. It's not, I gotta take all this stuff over to the other one. I gotta just use that one. That's so annoying. Did I throw any boxes out? I don't remember if I did. Not boxes, but items. I did not. Uh, I'm here for it. Did I don't mind at all. Can I access that? Kinda. Oh, I was there. Hopper. Oh, it's locked. Can you just like not be locked? Nope. Don't come back is crazy. Fine, I guess I'll get the pickaxe. What did I break? I didn't break anything. See? Didn't break anything. Didn't break anything. But that crafter has honey in it, and I kind of forgot about that. So it's broken in the new version. So now I gotta bring all the stuff over here, but I forgot to lock the thing again. So I started input and stuff, so I don't know how much I put in there. And it's not gonna be like even. Yeah, but I don't want it to craft right now. Alright, thanks, Rubik. So we should have enough stone in MS for the deco. How does it give the boxes back? I'll try it. It's just not dispense the lava, I guess. Oh, yeah, it does. Sick. I know that. Cool. I never tried it either. I didn't. I just saw flush, and I thought it just meant like it would literally just dispense the boxes as fast as it could. That's all I thought it would do. For whatever reason, you would want that to happen. So now I gotta find all these boxes in here. And take them all over there. Fun. Then I get to manually load boxes. Fun. You know, it's only 600 boxes of andesite. I mean, is it really going to be that bad? That was sarcastic, but you couldn't tell. Oh, I'm not going to be able to craft these tonight. There's no way. If I wasn't using that system, I could, but I can't. Maybe I'll try and get these items over quickly. Did I grab the e-chest or did I not? So that's one inventory. Oh, cool. But don't lock instantly. Okay, so there's 2 extra boxes. I gotta put 2 less boxes on the top left. Eh, it's even more effort. Can't do this thing anymore. You piss me off. You don't work. That's gonna be fucking impossible to get down to. Oh, no. Never mind. At least when this is done. Only thing I should really need to craft next, or like last, at the end of this, will be like stone bricks, slabs, like red nether bricks. Maybe some of the quartz, but everything else we should have on hand for the most part. I think we need to run barter for the stuff. It's gonna be a little bit, Rubik, until I get all this stuff over there. Where the fuck are you getting shit from? Why, like fucking drunk or something? Like, this is empty. Where's that dropper getting stuff from? Is that 2 times I flipped this? Probably. Few towers left. Don't take that out of context. That's some damn. One more pillar. Chests. I'm gonna try to craft the stuff. As long as Rubik's here, I think it should go a little bit better too. Guess who's back? I'm Roman. Crafting? What crafting? I don't know how many boxes I just lost of andesite when I first turned that thing on. And didn't realize, didn't like turn it off in time. I probably lost quite a few. I mean, it's definitely less flying back and forth, I guess, compared to bringing it over from the quarry. I don't think anybody ever does, or why that would. Like, cause like, there's no way that was like a bug, like a bug report for them to like even look at. Just makes no sense, man. It breaks so much shit. They're probably too stupid to know that it does that. Alright, Killian. Have a good night, my dude. I'm ready to never want to craft shit again. Nerding out. If crafting a million andesite is nerding out, I guess so. If I would have lost a million andesite, I would have been so pissed, bro. And I wouldn't be able to revert to it back up because I was not getting all that other stuff again. No, this one should be fine. Crafted like 500, 600,000 cyan terracotta here, so why did I go down here? That's it fully empty, then I've definitely lost like 100k, if not more. Okay, that's 100k there. Still lost quite a bit. You put that in a chat that he still might be in. I don't gotta do a lot of stuff. You snitched on yourself. I lost 10 boxes. I can live with that, I guess. True. Ready, Rubik? I'm gonna try to like fast craft it so I can like kinda help. We can probably like can probably use the other box loader too. We have 1,000,000 of this shit. We can put it all there. I'm gonna move these books though. Alright, so these 10 chests, and I guess this top left one, and these if we need it. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna fast craft it, and then we'll kind of just like just go for it, I guess. I don't know. Try to not look directly at the box, Rubik. Like, kind of look off to the side. That way, if you drop anything, it doesn't go into the hopper. That's one downside to this crafter or loader.
Hello there.
Oh boy. Welcome in, Raiders. How we all doing? Link. Everybody from Link Stream. How we all doing? I'm kind of just crafting about 1,000,000 polished andesite right now. So this could be an interesting one for sure. We're preparing for our first ever end build, and that's over 3.5 million items. That's going to be quite a lot of stuff that we're gathering now. I'm using an item scroller here for those that are wondering how I'm crafting so fast. Welcome to everybody. Hope stream was well, Link. Let me go try to help Rubik over here real quick. Yeah, you're getting items in there still. It's not good. Look to the left, Rubik, of the box. That way, if you drop anything, it doesn't go onto the loader or stand back a little bit. Welcome, everybody. Those that don't know me, my name's Squishy. I'm a bit more on the technical side of Minecraft compared to that nerd over there, links with all the builds. We're doing a big build right now, though. For Star Wars related, for those that know Camino or Topeka City, for the cloning planet. That is something that we are working on right now. We're gathering materials for that. But it is a lot of stuff. I'm doing well though, Link. Appreciate it, man. Working and cooking. Some food sounds good right about now, man. I didn't really eat dinner. I was doing my taxes and whatnot. And that kind of completely bypassed me. Okay. I'm 1.21.6. This one doesn't use any honey blocks, so it should be fine. I don't think they broke item scroller or mass crafters like this very recently. If so, that would be a very big problem. This craft I'm using is a relatively new one, so I highly doubt it's broken already. Favorite AutoCraft member, appreciate that, Russ. We're halfway there. We're just past 500,000 polished andesite crafted. Com, do you still have that link? You're still here? You may need to send them an invite, though, for TMCC. Or if you want to go on the YouTube, it should be under my main storage video. I just recently did that. You do !YouTube, it should link the YouTube. It'll be the main storage video. It should be like the second to last video on my channel. Oh, you need to actually copy the link. So get rid of the colon and the 0 at the front. And you should be okay. I haven't modified that link in a while. Appreciate the follow. It was a bunch. Compass, Granny, Ivanosaurus, Remio, and Begonia. Appreciate that there, guys. I don't know when we're going to be getting to building, because we have a lot of materials to get. My main goal of today was just to craft all of the andesite here, milling andesite, and as well as the 500,000 cyan terracotta we also crafted earlier as well. So all that is all crafted, which is pretty big. Those are like the two main items in this build that are just astronomically in quantity. Like those two combined are pretty much close to half of the blocks used in this build. It's kind of wild. But that was really my main goal for today. There's 9 stacks in this one. I don't know how that's missing. But I'm going to try to craft all 300k remaining Rubik, whatever is left in here. And we should be able to, between the two of us, get the rest of it into box loaders. But yeah, this is not a normal stream for me. I've really never streamed gathering materials for a build because I find it like pretty boring. But for this such large scale of build, I wanted to. Just because it's just so much stuff, and this is just this is just 2 of the items I'm getting tonight. Kinda 3. We got the stone as well, but we pretty much had all that. We just smelted a bunch of that in the main smelter. But yeah, I'm gonna try to stream, gather materials for this whole build. And I might try to include some of that in the YouTube video that I do include for this as well. Those that don't know, I do a little bit of YouTube as well. That's pretty much mainly what I do, but I like to stream every here and there. And it's pretty nice for me because I'm pretty a laid back dude, so I'm not really all up there with the hype and whatnot. I'm kind of just chilling, playing the game, and like trying to talk to some people as well. So, but mostly we're doing like perimeters and stuff like that. I have over 100 perimeters in this world, which is kind of crazy to think about. Those that don't know, if you are from Link, pretty much just imagine Link's nether perimeter, but 100 times over. That's essentially how I can like scale it for you. It's kind of wild. Not all of them in the nether. We have about like a 70, like an 80-20 split between the overworld. So like overworld has 80% of the perimeters, and like nether has about like 20%. So yeah, just a few perimeters. Why am I crafting? Did I get that much andesite? Or is that thing just wrong? Okay, no, it's empty. My frames, dude. Oh my. Best game of Clash ever. Barely any damage. 7 health remaining. Foggies. The Mega Knight user, dude. Every time I see that card in a deck that just makes no sense, I just have to laugh. I'm just like really? Like you're gonna just include this? Like you just have to include this card in your deck because you just have no skill. It's just so funny. You're getting stuff in there again, Rick. gotten to the point where I put Inferno Tower like in my main deck. I mean, it kind of works as I use bait a lot. Just because like it just like every game. Inferno Tower plus Ice Spirit usually full counters it easily, and I still have like half the Eye Tower's health left. So yeah, Eye Drag also will work. We're 4 boxes short. Are we for real? Did we lose anything? Or... No. A bit of Polysandsite? Yeah, just a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go just get 4 more boxes and just craft it. And just have the full thing. Okay. How many chests is that Rubik? 10? Or was that 12? 12. Okay, we're done. Let's turn on sign copy. So I'm gonna type this once. So this is... What did I name this one? Sign, Terra, and Build. Published and the site and build. I didn't grab glowing. I'm smart. Comfy, Preach of the Polymated. Welcome in. It's over here. Okay. So we got 500,000 cyan terracotta. All done. We got 1,000,000 stone, all done. And we got 1.1 million polished andesite. So we got all that andesite done and dusted. Cyan terracotta stone, done. Cyan terracotta, done. Now the rest of this we can probably just get as we go. I'll probably craft the red nether bricks, the quartz, and that's probably it. And the slabs. Just like have them mass crafted before we start gathering stuff for like individual regions of the build. But that's for another day. Concrete we have all on hand. Wool we have on hand. Sea lantern we have on hand. Everything else is pretty straightforward. But the sign copy, that's Tweakeroo. You can type the sign once, and then when you go to place another sign, it'll just copy what you put on the past one. Did you move the other ones over, Rubik, that you got for the first one? No, you didn't. So is this everything for that full original sub-region, Rubik, that you got? Just the 31 shulkers of andesite, okay. It's still here? Okay. Back bottom hangar tower. I don't need these chests anymore, yeah. It's fully done though, you're confirmed, yeah? This is the full material list for that region. Okay. I'm trusting you. I'm going to just move these items over to the end and put it in its cycler here. And then we'll call it for today. Back bottom hanging tower, yeah? So the top one. Back bottom hanging tower, okay. All right. We didn't think about this. Where's the good spot to just... Shit. I guess that one? Actually, And grab Glowwink again. Should have some in my E-chest, though. I gotta go back anyway, so we're chilling. But I'll go to the creative world before I end to show you guys off what build it is. For those that are unaware. Oh, that's right, I didn't link it. Hold on. Let me scroll up real quick. It's out of chat. Hold on. Okay, join that. And then join that and then click the link below. That should take you directly to the crafter. May need to scroll down a little bit for like schematics and whatnot. But that has the post where the thing is posted in. You gotta join the Discord first, otherwise you won't be able to click that bottom link. It's at 31 shulkers. I wouldn't be surprised. That one's pretty much one of the biggest archives that there is when it comes to stuff. Right, so minus 12, so 19. Yep, no worries, man. There is a simple version, like that's not as large as the one that one is in the actual like archive part. So if you like go to on the left and scroll on the channels and go to the thing that says crafters or craft in. There's a manual one that's a little bit smaller. That might work better for you. But there's a couple different versions that you can try out a little bit. But it's one of the best crafters I've seen, to be honest with you. That's in the new versions. But I appreciate the follow, my dude. I need a 19 of andesite. 9, 18, 19. That should be one of 21 subregions fully gotten then for the materials, but we did spend 3 hours today getting over half of the material lists in storage. So now that we can access that very easily when we need to actually get the materials for the next ones, we don't got to worry about going on and crafting everything manually again. It's all here, ready to go, essentially. So this one's all done. Yeah. Alright. For those that don't know, this is what the build is going to look like once it is done. I don't know how long it's going to take. Even to get the materials is going to take quite a while. But this is what it's going to look like once we do complete it. So we got 2 Venator class ships as well that are docked. Not really docked, but they're in the area. Just because, why not? Makes it look even better. I'm going to go turn this on so we can see a little bit further. But yeah, that's going to be our end build. We're going to have all of our gateways in the center right here. Obby platforms right there. That is our concrete debris will be in the middle, right around here. So I just removed it for the sake of the materialist. But yeah, I love how it looks. It's just a really unique, like kind of like shape and whatnot, but it still gives that like Star Wars kind of like vibe to it. So we'll be going with this for our end build. It's going to be quite insane because a lot of the stuff isn't actually hollow. If I go to like this tower, for example, over here, you can see it's like all solid for whatever reason. So that means we gotta place a lot more blocks than we really should, but I'm not gonna try to mess with it and like break something if I go to like hollow it out myself. There's not really a lot of interior here. There's a couple like, like cloning cells or whatnot you want to call them, and a couple hangars, but that's pretty much about it. It's not like fully interior decked out, but it's still really sick to see. There's a couple like like barracks and whatnot up top here, but not fully decorated. Still really cool in my opinion. It'll take a while, but it'll be nice to do like an actual large style build like this rather than just doing like a perimeter that we've done before. So this is the most recent one I also did post a link to Discord, which is the mud farm. It's more of one of our 3D style wall decors that we've done recently. But it kind of just like a little like a mountain range, you could say, but it's like on a flat plane instead of it being like horizontal. But it gives off the kind of like cool effect of it, and I made the color palette like fit mud pretty well. So I really like this one as well. And this bottom part here is actually pretty nice. It's actually like cherry logs and warp typefae, but it works really well from a distance to look a bit like a gray kind of theme that like mud has. Like you see how well that kind of like fits in, even though it's like a pink wood. It's kind of cool. Color palette was actually really well done here. But that's normally what we do. We do like a lot of perimeters and whatnot. All those over there are all different perimeter decorations that we have in the world at some point, somewhere. They're all pretty interesting. I love these ones that I just recently done. That's the Warden one, Froglight, Crop Farms, Froglight, General Passive Mob Farm, that's the gold one. Cactus, I think, something like that. That's the, what's it called? Grass and Mycelium Farm. That is the Wither Skeleton one. Bone meal, slime, cake, wool, resin, all that fun stuff. So we do a lot of stuff like that, mostly where it's like farm related. So, but stepping out of our comfort zone and going to something like this to, do something different will be kind of nice, but it'll be a long build, that is for sure. But who knows? We end up liking this and start actually doing stuff like this in the future because we're going to run out of farms to build at some point. Might as well get all the materials that we can get from those farms and put them to use and do some cool things in survival, yeah? But yeah, we'll be working on getting some more materials probably throughout this week because we got 21 different subregions. If I go to load this up real quick. So I got all these different subregions. So that's going to help us make it a little bit easier to get materials for each little part. That way we know like what part needs what, and it's really easy to grab from those towers that I had in the middle there. So this will all be really nice to break it down, make it a little bit more manageable in sections rather than having to build the whole thing at once. We can turn off and turn on certain areas of the build, and we can break it down like this. Like everything for the back, bottom, hangar, tower subregion is all in the stored here, and then so on and so forth. Every single one of these will have everything needed, and we can just grab what we need for that little spot and then go from there. So that's the plan we have to make it somewhat less tedious to do over time, but of course it will always do that with such a large build. But yeah, we're going to end it off here probably for today. We did quite a lot in terms of percentage, but it's going to be a lot slower. A couple of the rest of the days, because it'll be a lot less of the same type and a lot more different types of materials. All right, let's go find somebody to raid. We got the link and whatnot. I think I found the person where to go raid. But I appreciate all you guys joining from Link's raid and hanging out here if you did. To see some of you sometime later. I'm going to try to stream tomorrow. No promises, but I think it will be quite nice if we can just continue gathering some more materials. We're going to go over to Takeshi. It looks like they're doing some map arts, which are quite interesting to watch compared to me just gathering a bunch of materials for a build of just the same item type. But yeah, appreciate you guys all hanging out. It's your night, day, wherever, and I'll see you dudes all later.